Good morning, students. Welcome in online English class. I hope all of you have done lesson second, first to fourth question answer in notebook. Many students send confirmation message and their works PDF also on ERP. Well done, students. Keep it up. Now, those students who have not sent their work yet on ERP, send it. We did lesson second, bringing up Kari. Second part. Now today we are going to start bringing up Kari's third part. That day we read how Kari pushed the author into the stream to save the life of the drowning boy. As the author saw a boy lying below the surface of the water, he tried to pull the boy safely, but he was not a good swimmer to swim ashore. As Kari saw the author and the drowning boy could not come to the shore, Kari, who was usually slow and ponderous means students slow because of weight. So the Kari who was usually slow because of his weight suddenly moved down like a hawk. Hawk is the name of the large bird. So here the author compared his moving style to the hawk, as he was very slow because of his weight. Now suddenly he became so fast, Kari moved so fastly like a hawk. Kari came into the water and stretched its trunk for the author to hold, but the author slipped and was soon drowning. When the author realized the water is not very deep, so he let himself go down until he hit the bottom of the river, kicked hard, shot upwards like an arrow. So he came upwards like an arrow. So again here the author compared his coming style to the arrow. He was still holding drowning boy. He was still holding the drowning boy with his hand. As his body rose above, he felt a lasso. Lasso here means students rope with a noose at the end. He felt a rope with a noose at the end around his neck. He thought the water animal was going to swallow him. But it was not lasso. It was Kari's trunk. Kari threw his trunk around the author's neck and pulled both the author and the other boy out. In this way, Kari, with the help of the author, saved others' boy's life. In this way, both Kari and the author saved others' boy's life, saved drowning boy's life. In the next paragraph, the author said Kari was like a baby. Author said that Kari was like a baby. So Kari required constant training to keep him from being mischievous. He was like a baby, that's why he required constant training to keep him from being mischievous. The author mentioned one particular instance when Kari developed the liking for ripe bananas. What was he like? He liked ripe bananas. Author said that they used to keep large plate of fruits on a table near the window in the dining room. One day, all the bananas on the table disappeared, and author's family blamed the servants for eating all the fruits. A few days later, again, the fruits disappeared, and this time his family blamed on the author. The author had not done it, so this made him very angry with his parents and servants. One day, the author saw a long black thing that looked like a snake. A long black thing that looked like a snake take the bananas through the window. The author was very much frightened because he had never seen snakes eat bananas. He crept out of the room and was afraid from it. He was sure that the snake would come back into the house and killed them. On his way out, he saw Kari was moving towards his pavilion. Pavilion? The author made the house that was called pavilion. As he terrified and wanted Kari's company, he ran after Kari. There he found Kari was eating bananas. Now the author understood that Kari was the one who was stealing bananas from the house. The author revealed it to his parents that the thief was not he. The thief was not the servants, but the elephant Kari. He scolded and warned Kari, and from then Kari never stole anything from the house. In fact, he would thank anybody who gave him a fruit. So, all of you understood how Kari learned good manners. So, friends, read this third part of the story. Read it carefully. In the next class, we will discuss fourth part of the story. Thank you. Have a nice day.